gonna make him an offer again.
Of all the gin joints and all the towns
You
and all the
can't
world.
handle the truth. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly,
war
my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Movie Melee. We got an exciting match for you this evening in the singles division. As we move along in this title picture we got going for you, we got Matthew Chen going up against Payson Johnson. Should be a good one. I can't remember when who Matthew's last opponent was. Oh, it was Igor, and he won the rematch against Igor. Now he's going up against in another rematch against Payson Johnson, which was, I believe, a number one contender match back in the 2022 season. Now they're playing to get into a number one contender match. So that's very exciting. Payson, I should say, is also fresh off of a victory against one Tony Durso. Another rematch. A lot of rematches happening. But joining me on the desk today is one Adelaide Spence. How you doing?
I think the weird part is that if Tony beat Payson, it would have been Tony versus Matthew 2, which taped like a few months ago. This is just the rematch bracket. Like, this is just a bunch of people just trying to, just run it back. I'm excited. I know these two are they're good friends. They're both Arizona boys now. So I think they kind of duked it out after watching Jurassic World, the new one, together, I think. Whatever it was.
Like that.
So now they're bonded. They've seen each other's full bodies, so they're best friends. And now gloves are off. It's time to win a trivia match.
All right, sounds good. We'll get right into pre-match interviews, starting with our lower-ranked competitor for this evening, Payson Johnson. Payson, you're not in blue paint this time, unfortunately. But how are you feeling going up against Matthew?
I'm really excited. Me and Matthew, like you said, we played 3 years ago. I think both of us have grown into even better players. Matthew is one of my good friends. He introduced me to Don, so I will forever be grateful for that because that is an awesome anime. Like you said, I don't have this weird rivalry with Matthew, so I decided to face him in my own skin color this time as opposed to Tony. What I will say though, I know with new melee rules, we now you like competitors to try to keep eyes forward as much as possible. Me and Matthew Chen are probably going to be the two toughest to police with that because we are notoriously always looking around when we're trying to find answers. So this should be a fun match, and I will try to look forward as much as I can.
Sounds good. Well, good luck to you. You'll now bring in your opponent for this evening, Mr. Matthew Chen. Matthew, how you doing?
I'm great. Excited to play Payson again. We've, like you said, we've both grown a lot as players, and it feels weird to be a higher rank than him, but here we are.
We're higher ranked last time.
Still feels weird. And now I'm in Phoenix. Probably gonna be back here next year, hopefully, if I get a return offer. But Payson introduced me to a great sushi restaurant, so I feel like that, I'm excited for this match.
All right, sounds good. Well, we're excited for it as well, so we'll get right into it. Starting with round number one, which will work like this. It is the whiteboard round. Each player will be asked 8 questions, 8 different categories of movie trivia, which they will answer individually on their whiteboards. Each player has 3 repeats, 1 challenge to use for the entirety of the match. Forgot to mention, if any player gets all 8 questions right in this round, they also get a bonus question. Any questions before we get started?
I will say we saw Final Reckoning and Elio together, not Jurassic World.
I saw Jurassic World back home.
Fair enough. All right, then we'll get started with your first question around number one, which will come in the category of the 1980s. Who directed Manhunter? Are you feeling a bit sick, Adelaide?
Oh, yeah. I did 2 matches back-to-back on a sick day.
That's rough.
And tomorrow, I'm hopping on an airplane. Patient 0. Yeah. I am the problem.
You might get me sick. Stay tuned to see if that happens.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Dylan kissing
1. Pens down. We'll start with Payson.
Hey, why are you traveling to Canada, Spence? Michael Mann.
No comment. Matthew.
Michael Mann to see Dylan.
Yeah.
Michael Mann is correct.
Next question coming in crime. What decade is The Sting set in? We're doing a little writer retreat. Me, you, Jack, the 3 most important writers, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Dean and Igor, the other most
Yeah.
important Canadians.
We did hit up Mark, but he's busy being in Arizona as well.
Yes.
So just
Everyone's
important people in there.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Matthew.
Said 30s.
And Payson?
1930s.
1930s is correct. So 2-2 as we get into your next question in the category of Oscars. Who won Best Actor for films released in 1940?
I'm sitting at it. This match started late, and I had so much time. I almost forgot my passport, so I'm sitting here I'm staring at my my flight check-in. Shit, I gotta remember to do that before I go to bed.
Nice. I still got a pack.
Bro, you've been home all day.
I've been writing a multi-blog article. 5,
Hell yeah.
4,
For the multi-blog.
3,
Check it out, y'all.
2. It's almost done. 1. Pens down. We'll start with Payson.
Oh, James Stewart. That was the worst James Stewart.
What the fuck was that? Matthew?
I said Frederick March.
James Stewart is correct.
I went for something and it did not pay off.
Next question
3-2.
is in, comic book movies. What disability does Ben's girlfriend have in 2005's Fantastic Four and its sequel?
So Payson just did. It reminded me of back in 2020 when Michael Campbell, shout out to Michael Campbell, answered a Cher question from Clueless, and he sang a song, and no one knew what he was doing.
You want his girlfriend, his second girlfriend, right?
Yes.
2, 1.
He has one girlfriend, and
Pens
then
down.
fiance otherwise.
Matthew
Blindness.
and Payson.
She's blind. I was way too kind, and I was just letting Dylan just banter way too much. Ask the question.
Blindness is correct. 4-3. So getting your next question in the category of actors and actresses. Peter Dinklage appears in which 2007 film and its 2010 remake of the same name?
Question for you, Dylan.
Sure.
What was the last... Well, actually, no. Never mind. I'll say that for the next question.
Gotcha.
It's not a hint, but I don't want it to get misconstrued, so I'm just gonna shut up.
Respect that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Payson
Death at a Funeral?
and Matthew.
Yeah. Okay. No.
Death at a Funeral is correct. 5-3 as we get in your next question. Natalie, sorry.
Shit. In horror. In Malignant, how specifically were Madison and Gabriel initially related?
Now this movie.
Rips. Okay,
Top
so
notch.
question for you.
Yeah.
What was the last MCU movie you saw in theaters?
Oh, it's been a really long time. It was probably Multiverse of Madness.
I would say, because I feel like us dragging you to see Fantastic Four is gonna not
5,
to be this is strange.
3, 2, 1. I'm sure I'd probably think it's fine. Pens down. We'll start with Matthew
No, I can get it in time.
and Payson.
I do not know how to spell conjoined, but I put conjoined twins.
We can accept that. The correct answer is we were looking for twins or parasitic twin or conjoined twins.
I was trying to think of the word for conjoined, but I guess.
Because we were looking for more than siblings.
Yeah. All right. Then your next question will come in the category of comedy. In Ted 2, Ted hides amongst a pile of other Ted bears to hide from Donnie, who sings the chorus of which song to make Ted reveal himself. I ran out of breath, and then I got the name wrong midway through.
Yeah, guess we gotta fire you.
Yeah, I guess so. That was the last straw.
Yeah.
How dare I fuck up a TED 2 question?
If y'all want to get hired for the multi-blog and writing and running Multiplex and Melee, put your
5,
apps in the comments below.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. You'll start with Payson.
I put Sweet Caroline.
And Matthew?
Nice. Flash Gordon.
Sweet Caroline is correct. So that Payson gets his score up to 7-3 now.
3, yes.
Yep.
And your final question in 1990s. Mark Wahlberg, Reese Witherspoon, and Alyssa Milano star in which 90s thriller? And
We should say, if Payson gets this question right, he'll have another perfect round. That's real boring to say. You overachiever, Payson. Screw you.
Do I have to mention it or?
I don't know. I don't keep track of the stats at this point. 5, 4,
Rico, let us know.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Maybe I jinxed him. We'll see. Matthew.
I don't even know these people aren't. I just a freeway.
And Payson.
It's called Fear.
Fear is correct. So that is a perfect round for Payson Johnson. So then your bonus question, which will go only to you. Dear John, Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit, and Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close all feature what event?
The attack on the World Trade Center, aka the September 11th attacks.
That is correct for the true perfect round.
I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
We just had 9/11.
Fair, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
All right, so then correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the score coming in round number 1 is 9-3. Is that what you have?
Yes.
All right. Then we'll get in round number 2, which will work like this. It is the wheel round. Each player will get the chance to spin the wheel, which will decide what categories they'll be answering questions in today. 5 questions, each worth 2 points apiece, unless they check down a multiple choice, in which case it will be worth 1 point. Stealing is available in this round. Also, if they don't like the category they spin the first time, they can spin a second time, and they must keep whatever it lands on then. Categories that they can spin today are Best Animated Feature nominees, which is Matthew's strength, as well as the general categories of musicals, Oscars, 1980s, romantic comedies, war, music, and family. Payson did not choose a strength for this match, so it's all Oscars is general. I'll randomize general categories. You get what I'm saying. Anyways, Payson, first or second, what are we doing?
I'll go first.
Okay, and this will be your first spin. Land on romantic comedies, so keep that or spin again.
Could I see the wheel one more time? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Sure thing.
Why not? Yeah, let's take it.
All right. Put the wheel backstage for now. And Adelaide, would you like to give Payson his questions in romantic comedies?
Yes. Once I scroll the document, there it is. All right, Payson, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, your first question. What is Kenny Fisher's nickname in Can't Hardly Wait?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Circle K, B, Kmart, C, K-Cup, or D, Special K?
Those are really good options.
Five.
Repeat the options.
Options are A, Circle K, B, Kmart, C, K-Cup, or D, Special K?
Kmart.
That is incorrect. Matthew for the 1 point steal. Options are A, Circle K, B, Kmart, C, K-Cup, or D, Special K.
A.
That is also incorrect. Looking for D, Special K. All right, Payson, your next question. Who plays Danielle's former producer / ex-boyfriend in The Girl Next Door?
Timothy Oliphant.
Correct for 2 points. And your next question. What city does Mannequin take place in?
Oh, I want to shoot for it.
Five,
No choice.
4.
All right, your options are A, Denver, B, Philadelphia, C, Boston, or D, Cleveland.
Philadelphia.
Correct for 1 point.
Fucking shot for it.
Your penultimate question. Who directed As Good as It Gets?
James L. Brooks.
Correct for 2 points. And your final question. What is Chris's profession in Roxanne?
Firefighter.
That is correct for 2 points.
I'm over here thinking, well, is that Daryl Hannah or Steve Martin? I'm like, oh, that's not fucking Daryl Hannah's name.
All right, so with that coming out of Payson's spin, he gets a score up to 16. Matthew's still at 13 as we bring back the wheel.
16 to 3.
16 to 3. Whoops, my bad. I misspoke. Anyways, Matthew, this will be your first spin. And you land on the category of Oscars.
I mean, I'll spin that again.
All right, and this will be the category that you must keep. And it looks like you have landed on Spinner's Choice.
Okay.
So what category would you like?
Oh man. Yeah, I kind of. I've been wanting to hear these questions for a long time. Let's just, I'll go animated.
All right, sounds good. So then I will be reading your questions in Best Animated Features. Best Animated Feature nominees, excuse me. Your first question. Who has composed the scores for the most Best Animated Feature nominees? And we'll give you a bit of extra time.
Okay.
Five, 4.
Michael Giacchino.
That is incorrect. Payson for the 2-point steal.
Okay. That is also who I had. Sorry, I should.
5.
Please a repeat.
All right, that is Payson's first repeat. Your question again. Who has composed the scores for the most Best Animated Feature nominees?
I'll
5,
say
4.
Alexander Despont.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for John Powell.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Giacchino was 7, Powell was 9.
Yeah.
Oh.
Your next question. In Zootopia, Judy prevents Mr. Big's daughter, Frou Frou, from being crushed by a sign that looks like what kind of food item?
Donut.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question now. Who voices Mr. Nevercracker's dead wife, Constance, in Monster House?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Catherine O'Hara, B, Kathleen Turner, C, Christine Baranski, or D, Jane Seymour.
B.
B is correct for 1 point. Your penultimate question now. In Soul, 22 mentions that she repeatedly interferes with which NBA team, and we only need the mascot.
The Knicks.
That is correct for 2 points. One of the best jokes in that movie. And now your final question in this category. What job does Rita have at the end of Chico and Rita?
Actor?
That is incorrect. Payson for the 2-point steal.
I hope I'm thinking the right character. Shoe shiner?
That is also incorrect. That was Chico. We were looking for housekeeper.
Okay.
Okay.
So then coming out of round number 2, I have the score at Payson in the lead 16-9. Is that what you have?
I have 16-8.
16-8. I'm sorry, I can't count. 16-8. That is correct. So we'll get into round number 3, which will work like this. It is the pick your poison round. Each competitor will get the chance to pick to draft from a list of categories that they drafted in the chat earlier, and they'll be able to pick what category they would like for their 1, 2, 3, and 4 point question in that order. And we will go until there's a mathematical winner. Categories that they could draft from today are directors, musicals, Oscars, classics, 2010s, horror, sports, and animation. So let them pick their categories right now, and we will be right back. All right, we're back. The players have selected their categories, so we'll start with Matthew since he has some ground to make up here. So, Matthew, what category would you like for your 1-pointer?
I'll go with sports first.
All right.
Your one. Yep. Yeah.
Good.
All right. Your 1-pointer in sports. Who plays Adonis's eventual wife, Bianca, in the Creed franchise?
Tessa Thompson.
Correct. Your 1 point. All right. What would you like for your 2-point question?
I'll go classics.
All right. Your 2-pointer in classics. What 30s film features performances by John Barrymore, Lionel Barrymore, and Greta Garbo?
Grand Hotel.
Correct for 2 points. So you need to hit both of your remaining questions to stay in the game and avoid the technical knockouts.
Yes.
What would you like for your 3-pointer?
I'll go directors.
That's still you.
All right. Yes. Your 3-pointer in directors. Who directed Julia, The Day of the Jackal, and The Sundowners?
Sidney Pollock.
And your winner by way of technical knockout, Payson Johnson. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. We were looking for Fred Zinnemann. Yes. So we'll put the competitors backstage for now, and I will talk with Adelaide about the match. Adelaide, really solid performance from Payson, I think it's safe to say. Matthew had some unfortunate luck in round 1, which set him back by a bit. It was hard for him to claw back from that 6-point deficit coming out of round number 1. Can be pretty tough. So I feel bad for him there, but he still fought back well in round 2. Overall, what are your thoughts on the match?
I mean, at the end of the day, I think Payson is like at least top 3 most accurate players we have this season.
Oh, yeah.
I think anyone going up against him is going to have a rough time. And unfortunately, like this round 1 just wasn't in Matthew's wheelhouse. He was fighting and scratching to get his way back up in rounds 2 and 3. But I think when it's that much of a deficit, especially against a player who is so locked in, like 2025 Payson Johnson, like it's going to be hard to climb up that hill. And right now, Payson is looking real nice on a I don't know, like an Everest, but like a Kilimanjaro, Mount Fuji situation. Like I think he's doing pretty well for himself right now.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Well, we're going to get right into post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second-place finisher for this evening, Matthew Chen. Matthew, like I said, it seems like round 1 just was not in your favor today. It seemed like that. But overall, like I said, you still played really well in round 2. You got to hear those Best Animated Feature nominees questions, so there you go. So overall, how you feel about the match?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, round 1 definitely didn't go my way. A lot of those questions just weren't in my wheelhouse. But I am happy to hear the animation questions. I knew that with how many points I was behind, I had to shoot for some of them, and unfortunately, just Michael Giacchino jump how I was between those two, ended up missing, and then maybe Chico and Rita I could have gone multiple choice, but just I knew I had to shoot for 2 for some of these, and
Yeah, I definitely respect the strategy. I saw what you were going for, and I was like, yeah, it's probably what you have to do in that scenario when you're down 13 going into your spin. But overall, when you return, is there anyone who you'd be wanting to play in particular?
Either of Law Deal. I know I've called them out before, and I think just I would those would just be fun matches. I want to get I would like to get revenge on Scott since I've I lost him during one of those first games that I played in this league, and I think both of us have grown as a lot as players. And then Jacoby, I've never played before, so I think that would just be a really fun time.
Yeah, I think that'd be a great match either way. So I would be looking forward to that. But I'm not a matchmaker, so no promises. But anyways, thanks for coming out, Matthew. I'll put you backstage for now, and we'll talk to the first place finisher for this evening, Payson Johnson. Payson, fantastic performance. Like I said, you did what you usually do. You spin first. You go for the general category. You kept it and did very well in it, getting the TKO victory. Overall, solid performance. How you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. First up, shout out to Matthew. I've met him in person. Genuinely one of the nicest guys you will meet in this community, and it's always fun to play him. One of the better strengths I feel like I've had to study in a while. Matthew, I was able to watch a lot of movies for the first time that I really, really loved. Song of the Sea, amazing. Persepolis, amazing. Ernest Celestine, lots of movies I really liked. But yeah, I'm feeling really good with the way I've been playing this season. This is now like my 5th year playing, and I'm just like, you know what? I just want to show just how good at this game I am, just how much I know. And I just decided, like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just spin first every time. And it seems to be working out for me now. And I'm excited to see where it takes me.
I definitely say it's been working out for you now, because I believe technically you don't have a loss on your record this season because you came second in the triple threat. So that's cool. But now you have advanced into a number 1 contenders match. Again, you'll be playing either the winner of Amaru Moses or Kirk Kowalkowski. So of those 2 competitors, who would you like to face?
Genuinely, I've never played Kirk, and I think that would be an awesome match. At the same time, I would love that rematch against Amaru. At the same time, Kirk just won the championship this year, and he's been playing so really, really well, and he's probably on a revenge path. So I think either me or I think either me and him in a number 1 contender match, I think would be absolutely incredible. And so would Amaru, but I think if I had a preference, I think I would give the slight edge to Kirk.
All right. That sounds good. I'd definitely be excited for either of those matches. I'm excited to see that when it comes around. Thank you for coming out, Payson. We'll put you backstage for now, and I will close this thing out. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to the writers for writing, showrunners for showrunning, Adelaide for Adelading, and players for playing, all that stuff. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you, watcher, for watcher. We'll see you in the next one. Bye. I screwed up my own joke at the end there.
Where we're going, we don't need roads. In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife. I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.